I will be talking about Ashtanga Yoga. To meet God, to know ourselves, different are the sciences, and in the field of yoga, a person whose Kundalini is not awakened, whose Kundalini is not awakened means his higher faculties are not open. They are not nothing more than an evolved animal. As animals are enjoying these five senses of this five element body, 72% water, fire, air, ether. So we'll be discussing. So like this, to open up those channels, as all the time we say Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Chakra, then rising your energy. So these are the jargons of a child. Same child who has not reached the adolescent period, who has not experienced what ejaculation is. We are all talking about marriages, we'll do this, but the real thing is missing. That real thing is that to reach the adolescent period, when we experience ejaculation, like this, to perceive the Lord, Atma, we call soul, beyond faculties, it's a game of the same thing to take ourselves to that adolescent period. Then there is any meaning of saying Atma, Paramatma, beyond dualism, spiritualism. So this is all whatever is going on this in dreamy state. Nobody is a master, nobody is a devotee. First thing comes here, when the dualism finishes, now we come practically here. Today we'll be discussing and some demonstrations we'll be doing, and slowly we'll be practicing all that which I'll be demonstrating before you. So now here comes the question, first authentication that we are all in the dream, we are not perfect. Now me, Vinodanand Yogi, delivering this speech, telling you, I am a yogi, you are at further time being devotee. So we both are in illusion. If I can see God in you, what's the need of telling, what is the need of teaching? First thing. So it means I am not seeing God in you. If I see myself in you, I won't be able to talk to you as in the Himalayan ranges or the other, those who are enlightened, they stop communication at this level with the media, with the body, with the senses. They think what happens. Now if I say I am a yogi, you are a devotee, 100% wrong. We are all in the state of dream. We are in a dreamy state. A character cannot awaken the other character. For this we need the grace or to follow that science. Not blindly. If somebody is saying, I'll teach you, no, as to become a doctor of physics, chemistry, Newton's law, like this, spiritualism is the science of all the sciences. So we have not to go blindly, not to, bow before anybody, not to get trapped by all these things if somebody is having big beard or Baba or Tilak, no. So here comes the science. The law, the science, if I'm talking too much, you can tell me. The thing is, now here, what the science says, what the logic says, if you want to become a doctor, you cannot know what medical science is, what doctor is, merely by going and bowing him and having vitamin or some medicines. No, you can never know it. Till your death, like this, will be going to his Babaji, his Yogi ji, oh, bless me with some knowledge, bless me with Kundalini awakening, charge me some energy. So it's like a patient. So yoga says to know a doctor, you will have to become a doctor. So if you want to know a yogi, you will have to become a yogi. If you want to know God, ultimately what we are doing, we are transforming ourselves into the God himself, and God never delivers speeches like us. We are all ignorant in the dreamy state. First we have to realize this. If I'm befooling myself, if I'm an enlightened person, no, as long as I'm in this dream, in this body, I am trying to befool myself and the other dreamers also. So here comes the science of yoga. First we have to know that we are sleeping. Now comes here Gita. The Gita says to an enlightened person what enlightenment is. This evolved form of the stone age, right from, a sword to atomic energy, this is only an evoluted form of the brain solely. Now we finish the story, then how to reach that enlightened state, how to get up from this dream. Here comes the science which we have to follow the scriptures very strictly. If you are born as a Sikh, stick to your religion. Guru Nanak Dev Ji will induce in you like anything. If you are a Muslim, stick to your religion. Never mind even if you are a non-vegetarian, vegetarian. If I am a yogi, I have to stick to my religion. Never, strive for the truth, never tell lies. What exactly? Now here comes the science. We are all in an elusive state. First thing, Lord Krishna says here now, Gita, authentication to an enlightened person, this whole world is darkness. Enlightened person. And to an ignorant person, this is all, it's not a dream. He cannot say it's a dream. Unless you have in juxtaposition, you have seen the daylight, then only it's a dream. Now first we will have to accept that we are all ignorant. If a preacher is preaching millions of people, those millions of people, God is disguising in different bodies to perfect that guy. Nobody is perfect in this world, so Sikh mythology comes here. Ape Gurchela means the true devotee, true God is, he himself is a devotee, himself is a God. So there is no question of teaching, no question of learning. Only we are sharing the things which God has given us. Now it depends how much compatible we are. If I am compatible only to bow before the Babaji, bless me, my children, my money, I am compatible for that only. And till death I will be doing this. Little bit of perception, so Babaji give me something, I am enjoying, nothing. So this depends upon the compatibility, and now what we are doing is to transform ourselves to how to come out of the dream. These different bodies, same consciousness is playing, but the day one who is enlightened, his body drops. Otherwise everything is drama. What I am doing is a part of drama. Whatever he is doing is a part of drama. If I am fully complete in myself, you are doing is a part of drama. Why? Because simple truth. If I see myself in you, why should I do all these things? Mahayogi, vinodanand, Bali, what the hell I am doing here? If I see God everywhere, I must save God. So here comes the science, different sciences. One science is, like Sikh mythology, let us take. God created the world, Sikh mythology, seva, to serve to the humanity. Kirt karna, dasa nahodi kirt gavai means to work hard and to serve the humanity. Like this different mythology. For a soldier, never mind, be a non-vegetarian, chop off the heads, he'll get God in the war, being a gallant, be a fighter. So that's why different sciences. Now our misfortune is what we are doing is, God wants us to, in the dreamy state, we have mixed up so many philosophies. If I am a grihastha, my children, my duty is to take care of them. Not to become a yogi like doing like this or having rosaries like this. If I am married, then I am doing injustice to my children because I am meant for that. If I am a yogi, but then if I am running after the girls producing children, I will go to the hells because I have chosen a path this. So at least partially we have to keep sticking to that personal thing. Hypocrisy, lust, greed, anger, hypocrisy leads to demonization. Now we have to check, self-introspect all the time what I am doing now. How much hypocrisy is in this? Lust, how much is? How much money I want from these crypto people? What the hell all drama is going on? What acting I am doing? I have to self-introspect myself and I will find that everything is there. Lust, I want beautiful girls. Greed, very much there. I know crypto guy. Some expectation. Anger. If he'll abuse me, I'll be angry. Hypocrisy. We are all, that's why we are all sleeping. Here comes the how to awaken. Keep sticking to your religion. If Balinese, okay, Lord Shiva worship. Everything is going perfectly, not to disturb anybody. Wherever they are perfectly okay. Now comes the science, a yoga which we are going to discuss today, what exactly yoga is. So yoga in itself is a complete science. As grihasthi, married living is a complete science. Soldiership is a complete science. We have not to, blend those things. Blending is something like that. For example, I am traveling in a three-wheeler rickshaw. I make the mistake of taking the wheels of a jet plane and fit into the rickshaw. So I will be spoiling my rickshaw, even my family also, neither I will be able to fly ever. So keep sticking to our own religion, never get illusioned even by my yoga also. You have to see how much it fits into your life, how much it will be helping to your children. Can it give money to your children? So here I come, Ashtanga Yoga. This is one of the science which is called Ashtanga Yoga, the science of those who can think of observing celibacy to an extent, moderation, no lust, no greed, no hunger, in moderation you have to control, then it is limitless, ocean deep. The more you become competent, God appears before you. You are competent for one level, God made me appear before you. After that you reach another level and God will appear in person with you. So we are all imperfect. Now comes the science of Ashtanga Yoga, what everywhere this is going on. Now we have to be penetrating vision what yoga is. Today we will talk of what Ashtanga Yoga is, little demonstration, then you have to master it, then you have to decide how much deep you want to go into it. If you want to go more deeper into the Pacific Ocean, then in yoga we have submarines. Not like being a shouting person, delivering speeches, you cannot go deep down into the Pacific Ocean, you need here Ashtanga Yoga. Like a submarine you have to get, go silence, oh it's God before me, then you go deep down into the ocean of knowledge. Here we come Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is the science. Here we go, that's why I got the pen, so that somebody, Bacon, some writer, I am not so good at English, he says writing makes an exact man. So little I keep learning things from the poems, from the, what you call, different physicians, physics, and then your, especially, so here I go, Ashtanga Yoga, A-S-H-T-A-N-G, Ashtanga Yoga. Today we will be discussing, and then we are very much with you, how deep you want to go. Like we can go together to the moon, but first we'll have to become an astronaut like a fool. I am delivering lecture, this is 100% foolishness. Nothing yoga. When you will go out really practicing that yoga will start then. Then yoga will start. So here is the science, how much I can pick up, how much you can pick up, how much competent you are. This is the ring in the boxing. How much I have prepared, how much then the fight happens, no. I am talking now, we must be celebrate. The real test fight will be when a naked woman stands before me, Hollywood heroine. Then I have to see what the fight says. Can I control myself?
I always lose.
So this Ashtanga Yoga we do here. So enjoying? So can I go to now Ashtanga Yoga, what we have joined together? So I will throw light so that you may not get trapped. So for survival, yoga has been distorted totally. Not even 1% yoga, which yoga means to merge in the God, to transform ourselves into the God himself. So here comes Ashtanga in Hindi means 8. Ashtanga, Ang means limb. As different limbs. So yoga, Ashtanga Yoga is of 8 limbs and you cannot skip in any limb, otherwise you will be a crippled person. We cannot cripple yoga. So here we go, in short then we'll start demonstrating to make that interesting. No mere talks, we have to go practically in that. So how it happens, how to achieve control, how to introspect ourselves, whether I'm on the right way or just hypnotizing myself. Understand? Yeah. So here we go, 8 limbs. First is your yam, niyam. And I'll go in short, but then I'll switch over to the what we have to demonstrate today.
Yeah.
First limb only we'll take, then discuss, we'll go. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam. Pranayam, pratyahar, dhyan, dharana, samadhi. So these are 8. It's a long story. It will take years and years together if we go. But now today we start here. Only the first leg. If you want to go to the path of yoga, as if we have to go to the moon, we have to become an astronaut by mere talks, being a rickshaw puller, being on the bullock cart, we cannot dream of going to the moon. So here comes the process of how to first transform ourselves into astronaut. Then think of God, then think of soul, then think of salvation, then think of something. This is your Yam Niyama. Yam Niyama under means first, the most important which we have to follow is non-violence under all circumstances. With words, deeds, and this is non-violence. At least we can try for that. Even if we are walking, people die, so no logical reasoning. No logical reasoning, I am eating this vegetable, this too has life. What your common sense is. If I stab you, you feel hurt. That's why I have not to stab. At least we can learn this much from the common sense. Instead of going to the logical and justify our statement that I want to kill somebody to eat, I can justify. Doctor says life, there's so many proteins body need. No, nothing. Once you have to be an astronaut, so yum, this first we can observe is non-violence. We have to try our best not to hurt anybody with the thoughts and deeds. So yeah, then celibacy is another part. Non-accumulation. Different sciences than only the yogis in the caves, in the solitude can do it. But now we can take the, partially we can take the benefit of like atomic energy. Not only to drop atom bomb on somebody and destroy it, we can make it little electricity, medical equipments. Like this yoga, we can use it, utilize it to make our life blissful. If you are married, well, yoga this much you can take. If you are a yogi, go with me headstand 3 hours. I'll be showing you 3 hours headstand. Not for you, but to show you where the truth lies. Why to do this and why not to do this. And we have to check, are we self-hypnotized? Are we hypnotizing ourselves? Am I hypnotizing? First thing. When we reach God, the knowledge of this whole universe start coming, and check yourself. If I say today I am going closer to the God, do I know the anatomy of the body? I am preaching millions of people, shouting, delivering speeches. When I have fever, I have to go to doctor. Doctor sahab, just say me what happened to me. Oh, you don't know about your body and you are taking to the people to the what you call. So like this, we have to be very critical eyes, not to get trapped, illusioned by any of the things of the outer garb or outer actions. You have to check me too. Is the only speeches doing this? What I do? Do I have the knowledge and anatomy of it? Ask questions directly. Here comes the Ashtanga Yoga, which we will be demonstrating, which is just a trailer of it. Not even trailer, then we'll slowly go deep down into it. You will come to know, yeah, yoga has something this which can unfold ourselves. First we can try simply non-violence. Right now from today we can start.
Is that what yam means? Yam means non-violence?
This yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. I tell you, yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, 8. These are almost, yam, niyam means what have not to do done, what to be done. Like this. These are almost similar. One negative shows non-positive. It will be a deep subject. I am taking you very in a nutshell. So now first thing in these two, non-violence is the main. And second is celibacy we have to, because this is the power, ovum, semen, we have to take, uplift. This is energy rising. Now we slowly, to make it interesting, we'll keep discussing, cross-questioning, demonstration. Then slowly we'll have to come to know, oh, no, we are sleeping. No, we are in a sleeping state. Then we can think of awakening, not before that. So here we go, yam niyama. Asana now, yam niyama, if we follow only this much, non-violence, even one yam niyama will make you accessible to that, eligible to go forward. And celibacy, if at all you can do, in moderation. Then comes your third asana. Now we are doing what we are doing these days. Oh, come on, asana, this like this, stretching exercise. Very good. In yoga, never to fault finding is never recommended. If somebody is doing any fault in yoga, for a yogi, never fault finding. Whatever is somebody is doing, God is designed for that according to some karmas. After yam niyama, when you have, then you come to asana. Asana has got two meanings. I was sitting on this is asana. The mat you are sitting is on asana. The other is the asana is posture. Now postures main are 4. Not jumping like monkeys. For health it's okay. Even if you don't do stretching exercise, forget about all the asanas, punching on the kickback, running, doing, it's more than enough. But if you want yoga for spiritualism, this is number 1 asana, Padmasana. Everybody has got to master it. Again, listen. This everybody depending upon your body, which fits into your body. Even now WWF champion comes, oh, he's the master, but could be he may not do this. Not that he is small, he is a very good guy. So he has not to try this. So here comes the asana. Number 1 asana. We'll be perfecting slowly when we will be practicing yoga. What asana is, how to master it, why to master it. So we'll be going in very detail, and in the Google you keep referring whatever we are doing. On Google, what is Ashtanga Yoga? What is Shat Karma? What is asana? This is the lotus posture which you have only to see, don't do. We'll perfect it later. Now demonstration is going on. So in Yam Niyama, then asana comes. And before asana, Shat Karmas. Very important, which now we are going to demonstrate before you. So we make the discussion little enjoying. Okay, so here we go. As in Yam Niyama, non-violence, celibacy, we have to observe. Third comes very important to detoxicate our body, all the channels, neurological even, not only veins and nerves and all. Neurological, with this we were attached to our mother. So it's a science like Newton's law we have to follow here. If a surgical specialist says you have to take this medicine, if you are not a doctor, yes, I'll take. If I am a doctor, I can discuss with him why to do this. If I am a yogi, so now if I am following the science of Ashtanga Yoga, so we will have to follow the scriptures. If I am a Sikh, follow my Guru Sahib. In the field of yoga, this is, here we come, Shat Karmas. In these comes Shat Karmas. S-H-A-T, Shat Karma. Karma means action. Shat means 6. 6 karmas are mandatory. Without doing this, you cannot think to go to your asana. It can never be perfected. Nor pranayama comes to another stage. So we have to slowly keep doing this thing. Slowly we have to reach that stage. Now what Shat Karmas are? Shat Karmas are Neti, Noli, Dhoti, Basti, Tratak. Here we go for the demonstration first. Don't think these are childlike tricky things. But they are missing because we are not properly following. Shat Karmas, these are Neti, Dhoti, Basti. First we take Neti. Tratak, simple, which we will be doing today, then so that others I will be discussing it. T-R-A-T, Tratak. Neti, Dhoti, Basti, Tratak. Then I'll start from here. Could you give me some water? I'll tell you how easy these things are from how the yoga starts. So, when we will be practicing, we have to go in a very scientific way. I just want to show you, later we will be doing, we have made these things for you. This is what you will be making yourself. If you really want to go deep down into the ocean of the yoga, we'll let you know how to make it. On the videos we'll make, you can make it. In Bali these are not available. Some people are doing catheter, putting nose and all this. It's not a mere magic or joke. Simple tricks to clean yourself. To make your pranayama a success, asana a success, for meditation or concentration, this is a must in yoga, the field of yoga. So here I go, for example. This is your Neti Kriya. Everybody has to have this pot. We'll be doing, first I am demonstrating before you so that you may have imbibe confidence in you about yoga. This is very simple. What you have to do,
What is that?
this is called Neti Kriya. This is for migraine, for your headache, for any kind of neurosis. In my case, hundreds of doctors, those who are surgical specialists, heart, they were cured of it. And not only me, the authentication is from the yoga science. This cures your migraine, neurosis, any eyesight. So this is very simple. We have got this much of literature on yoga science, Neti Kriya, Sutra Neti. This much of literature. And it awakens your Agya Chakra. We all the time say third eye, fourth eye and all these stupid talks. This is the place here which stimulates it. This Agya Chakra.
Is it from a root or?
No, this is only thread, you know. This is
Only
thread.
right.
This is the thread, soft thread, cotton, and this is your honey bee wax. We cannot use the wax of the candle, that is very hard. This will rupture. So this is the wax of the honey bee. So we can make arc light. So simple, I want to show you so that you are not afraid. We should never miss when we talk of yoga, this should come to our mind. What will happen when I give massage with this internal? It awakens your this chakras, stimulates and your all migration. The day you will do, you will find what's happening to you. So here I go simply. See, I will be sniffing there. just take you out of the fear. When you will be doing, you will have irritation, but I am used to it, so I don't find it difficult in doing so. Okay. Simply you have to do, keep inserting it. And so this is very simple. But now what we have to do is, when you will do it, it will take 1 day or could be done. First time you will have some hachi sneezing. But when it's done, it's a game of just 2 minutes every day. 2 minutes you have to put this in.
Nasofloss.
I am giving massage inside. To the nasal, to this whole thing is being massaged. We have not to rub this portion. Simple this. And this is miraculous. See what a simple thing, but miraculous. So in centers, what we see in yoga centers, sometimes they are scared, they don't get proper, 50 hours course, okay, you are teacher, good. For earning money, winning bread, it's okay. But this is the true thing which from Indian Himalayan ranges, your Rishi Markandeji, this is the blessings of Rishi and Munis. In Bali, in Indonesia, Rishi Markandeji was very much here 2,500 years back. It is just by his grace I am sitting before you here. We are small things, of those Rishi Munis. We are nothing. We are like ashes of their feet. This Himalayan ranges, this yoga, now we are here with you in different form. This young guy, this me, God has blessed him with so many things. We'll talk later about it. I have now blocked the channel for some time. So here, like this, simple. You can do from here also. And together. See, for example, when you find it is stuck, you give little rolling like this. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to do it 1 or 2 minutes and you'll enjoy, you'll be in a state of bliss. You will find what's happening. Only thing is only 2 days, you will find some little, pain, you are not used to it. So then after this, Jal Neti is to be followed, everybody must be doing that.
So that's Neti.
This is Sutra Neti. Sutra means this is Bhaga. Neti is the complete whole thing is called. Neti is a Kriya itself. It's a Kriya also. It comes under Shat Karmas. These are 6. Out of 6, we have done 1. Neti. And Neti is of different kind. This is Sutra Neti. This is Jal Neti. Jal means water. After this, we have to do, all of you can do it, but I'll give you the advanced stage of it. I'll show you what exactly you can do without even pot. So to make it interesting, I am giving you a demonstration. Then you are most welcome with your friends. It's going to be a philanthropic mission. Go deep down into it. Then perceive Samadhi, no doubt. Even by living in this world. That is a different field, no talks. No talks, mere talks. Perceiving. So here we go. We have to take lukewarm water, lukewarm, and we have to make it little saline. And simply I want to show you here. You see, anybody can do it. Only you have not to breathe through the nose. Here I am doing, don't worry. See, I put it here and tilt. I am talking also, see. Yeah, it's coming from this nostril. Okay. From this then to put it here. Yeah. After that we have to, this is your Shat Karma number 1. Okay. After that,
that's still Neti.
This is mandatory. Jal Neti means this is the water. And sometimes we, after cleansing nasals, we drink milk from here. Good.
Only with water?
And yeah, this is done with water. Lukewarm water. First we have to sterilize, boiling, then mix some water. And don't make a mistake. Some people do mistake. First check it here. Is it tolerable or not? If it should be not hot, some
pure water, only pure water, yeah?
It's pure water. Little salt you can mix it. Then when you do first time, you will have current like this thing.
Yeah, I used to
But
do
then mix some you can mix some salt in it.
Salt, yeah.
So it will be comfortable. So these things take only 5 minutes. Sutra Neti, Jal Neti, then cleaning the water inside. So these are the things, just 5 minutes every day, and you are freed from throughout your life. In your family, migraine, neurosis. It cures neurosis 100%. So migraine 100%. Many doctors are living. We have seen, and it's in the books also. This is your Shat Karma. Then Tratak. This is Neti Karma only. Next comes your Noli. These are all, whatever you do in this world, have literature like manual of any car. If you are having a manual car, if you don't know, it's not automatic and you are trying to put gears, what will happen? So we have to have the thing, otherwise we can destroy ourselves. Could be we are very close to God, but still we are trying for the ABC. No, not that. So here comes the first karma we did today. Shat Karma, Neti we have done. Now we come to Noli, very, very important. N-A-U-L-I. Now we are on the Ashtanga Yoga, only we are in Yam Niyama. Yam Niyama, under celibacy, non-violence. This comes in Niyama, this is your Shat Karma. Shat Karmas, this is only first we are talking. Yam Niyama, one are to be for the mental control, non-accumulation, detachment. This is Niyama from where the practical starts. Talks finish, no talks. Here from we come to how to clean this body, not with mere talks. It's a science. Give the heat, water start boiling. If I say, oh, the water is boiling, I am hypnotizing myself. No. When the water boils, evaporates, steam happens. This is what we have to do. We have to introspect ourselves. I am not getting befooled myself. I am not hypnotizing myself. If I have reached the God, why should I talk to you? First reason. We are all in the blind, we are all in the dreamy state, and we should never consider anybody. But we have to pay regard those who are the Godheads. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Jesus Christ. God has created this world. Nobody can appear as a God. Those who appeared, they are in the jail. Those tried to be hypocrite, Asharam, and we won't name them. Because everywhere this is God. We have not to find fault. But in the dreamy state, action has an equal and opposite reaction. So in short, again, first demonstration was this. Then comes your Noli, Shat Karma number 2. If you are not able to do this, rest assured you are befooling yourself that you are doing yoga practices. I am operated here by the Indian Army, but still I demonstrate you. This is a must. I showed you that day also. This is the Shat Karma number 2. First one, Neti. This is mandatory. I'll show you why. How to get complete control on ejaculation system, how to make your married life happy. Little we can use the atomic energy for your Grihastha married life also. Yogis don't go in for that. Yogis don't go because they don't need, It's all flesh and bone, you are on a higher faculty. But if you want to enjoy the world, then this thing is needed. It's a miraculous thing. Without ejaculation, have sex how many hours you want. And if you want practically, we can do that. It's not yet visible, but it is possible. So here we go. So here I go. You have to master this within a week, or everybody can do this. Everybody can do this kriya. Here I go. Simple Noli rotation, stomach rotation. You have to do this. You can see this here. I am exhaling right now. I am talking means exhaling. This is Noli Kriya. See, it comes here number 2, Shat Karma. Now just imagine, this is how we are proceeding towards the Ashtanga Yoga. We are all human beings, not that say foreigners have given this sophisticated system, aeroplanes. But what we are doing, just for minting money, we are doing do like this, go do like this. Okay, that is also good, but that is not yoga. That is not even the ABC of yoga. Now today we are discussing about Ashtanga Yoga. This is A only. So not for difficulty, not for demoralizing you. This is a question of only every morning 10 minutes. This Noli Kriya, this Neti Kriya, and little more I'll tell you.
2 minutes of Neti Kriya every day.
Just do every day. If you know, I was doing, I'm talking. But early morning you get up and just like a brush you do it, do it. Then Noli Kriya do it.
So 10 minutes of Noli Kriya.
No, total I'm telling you, it's hardly 10 minutes to do all these Shat Karma.
Everything.
These, especially this Noli Kriya, this little pranayama, means we are ready to do the yoga. Then we can switch over to pranayama, asana, like this. So this you have to make a part of your life. Then see how the yoga flourishes.
So this is what you mean. You have to determine how much of this you can incorporate into your life.
Yeah, no, this everybody can do. This everybody, married, everything can do. But now comes the extremes of yoga.
Yeah.
For example, headstand for hours together.
Yeah.
It's never advisable. I do headstand for hours together because my lifestyle is different. No marriage, no sex or something like this, some discipline. Not for you. For the jungles and caves. That's why I'm telling you, we have to use yoga, the atomic power according to our lifestyle.
Yeah.
You can use atomic power like crackers, enjoy on the marriage party. Crackers. But if we make the mistake of using an atomic bomb, so it's a mistake. So that's why I'm telling you, we can do all these things which I'm sharing with you, everybody can do it. Within days you will be mastering this thing, this is Noti Kriya. So this is your second Shat Karma. Third is very easy, to gazing on any object for a long time without blinking your eyes. For example, it's full moon. Many boys are doing American, some friends are doing. Sitting like this, gazing on the moon without blinking your eyes. When you feel like the tears will roll down, just close, again start doing. Tears never to be rolled down because this is our prana power. To control our emotional balance when somebody passes through tragedy or too much of happiness, so the tears begin flowing. Because that prana power, otherwise it will blast your mind. If it is emotional happiness or it's a sadness or tragedy, it's an energy. If you are not able to check it, it will blast you. So God has given you this facility, your tears roll down. And when some tragedy happens, as my mother died, how many days I wrote, tears roll down and the slowly forgetting starts place, we are living here. So to cut short, to make you the yoga more interesting, the purpose was to follow these yam niyamas, asanas, go to the Google, what Ashtanga Yoga is, 8 limbs, what we are doing, what we can do is, now in Grihast Jivna, how this knowledge will help you. To the married people, this is called Vajroli Kriya. Go to Google, Vajrauli, Vajroli. This is for the married people to have complete control on ejaculation system, and while male-female mating happens, it's on your will how long you want to have sex. And the female is also taken to the Samadhi, and this Kriya is going many places, Bhairavi Kriya. What they call with the male-female union, but they have such a tremendous amount of control, they can go to the trance even. With that same energy. It's love, it's emotion. So when male-female mating is the most powerful energy, sex, ovum, semen. And yogis win it with the headstand, so many things. And male-female union also takes there. Lord Shiva, Ardhanarishwar. Half is Parvati, half is Shiva. Negative, positive meeting. But here the technique goes, the trick. As I show you a trick here now, to make it more interesting. In a tricky way, Lord Krishna here says you, a person with a very sharp intellect can reach me. But should be sharp intellect. Not that the intellect is for, no. Sharp intellect itself is the gift of the God. We have to have penetrating vision. You have to have penetrating vision. Why this yogi is giving us lecture? What does he need really? So this penetrating vision will take you, no, it's up to level only this. Next level. If you have penetrating vision. Otherwise, Jai Ho Babaji, throughout your life in the field, Babaji, give me blessing, this money may come, this may happen, nothing happens, and Babaji is seen in the jail. So like this it happens. So this is to create an interest. See what yoga is. Yam Niyama, we are going very scientifically and slowly which asana fits into your life. Asana means to sit comfortably in any posture, not necessarily Padmasana. These are some special asanas. We block the energy, Sivini Nadi, from where ejaculation happens, we call it Sivini perineum region. We press it with some locking things, some eyes. So all the energies are locked, and the meditation which you will be able to reach within months, within hours you reach there. For example, I was talking to you in a different posture. Energies begin. Now if I come to this posture, like this, hands different posture, eyes also in different posture, all the energies are locked. Oh, ascending starts. Then you need not say, oh, raise your energy from Muladhara, from here. Oh, it's not a bloody video game. You are not a child playing, driving the car. This is what happening. Oh, now raise your energy. Now you are feeling very good. Oh, what the nonsense. These magical roadside demonstrators do this. Oh, are you sleeping? Now you can see flies. Yes, yes. I can see fairies now. Yeah, yeah. And some of them are their own people. And you see them, you also start doing like this. You are gone. So like this when we say asana has its own relevance. Asana has its relevance. I'll take you shortly. We'll go all the things. Why we sit on particular asana? You must have seen a snail with a conch on it. Have you seen a snail? What this body in yoga is considered the shell of the snail. And the mind which is always thinking, doing, interacting with the world with this equipment is called the mind. What we do in yoga, we hold, see, for a snail is moving slowly here. You hold the shell from here, the snail will have to stop because it is linked with the body. Not that he will leave the shell here and the snail is going away, no. So our mind, thoughts are like this body and snail attached together. So this yoga science, when you try to stop the snail, slowly your mind like the living snail comes into the shell only. This is called to reflect back all your energy on yourself. I am talking to here, Sam, this man, swimming pool. All this energy is to be focused back. Who is seeing this? Who is raising this? Who is this man giving this lecture to you? Everybody knows it's God. But how to perceive it then? As long as I am not perceiving, I am talking. This is called the dreamy state. So here is the science of yoga. That's why yoga is considered, there is no comparisons are always odious.
So as long as you're not perceiving your dream.
This too dream is also a God. Yeah. Not that the dream, see, it's God himself, but it is called like, this is the one bead of the God putting rosary. For example, we are all in this one bead, this mortal world, Earth planet. And this whole body, for example, God. This mortal world is only one bead and this rosary has many, many beads, millions of planets. And we are in this planet only, This is in Mooladhara. When the Mooladhara awakens, you come to know about the whole planet. Not as a physics different, science different, biology different, no. And when that stage comes to a yogi, he becomes silent. Immediately he comes to know it's me all, it's my game, I am doing all this game, so whom to talk then? Then he is in a state of bliss, no mere talk, finished. Now subconsciously my ego is being satisfied. From many, I am delivering this speech in English and that's all rubbish. Nothing is wrong, but it's a very small form. We have to be happy in this, as we say, be always in the present. What is this present itself is a dream? What will you do in the present? If we take logically, okay, we are doing all meditation, stop the mind, be the present. Present itself is a dream. Not to be in the present, to know thyself, what it is. Why do I want to be in present? Why not in the past? I want to enjoy the past, flying kites, my childhood days, enjoying pulling the ears of my mother, enjoying. So why not the past? Past is our wonderful gift. Future is also a wonderful gift. So I am not contradicting any statement. So I am telling you, in this dream, all the things are meant for the dreams only. The zero digit is missing from where the enlightenment starts. And God has kept it a secret. It opens when you follow particular discipline. Science is before you. You do hard work, labor, hard work, he'll get 300 in the night as his salary. If you are a brainy chap, play crypto, use your brains, you deserve more millions, you will get it. Depending upon what exactly you are meant for, what compatible you are. So in short, we were taking to yoga, this science. I am also a child just starting in the dream. God wants it like this. So this is the Shat Karma. Now see, I am sitting on asana. When you will be on asana, following these Shat Karmas, then things start automatically happening. This is not wrong, we are saying raise your energy, do. It's a childlike game. It's a game like small children who do not know what ejaculation is. They are talking, let's get married. What will you do after marriage? They have seen Mummy Papa, okay, we'll sleep together. What will you do? No ejaculation. To them it's only a toffee. First we have to reach that ejaculation adolescent period, and this takes you there. Ashtanga Yoga. This is the yoga. That's why it is tough called, because the yogis, those who practice this yoga, get submarine-like thing, then they can live in this world even and the other two. But a man who is merely talking like me now, I'm talking, oh God, Atma, soul and all, it's like swimming in a boat, broken boat on the Pacific Ocean. If I try to go deep down, the moment the shark will gulp me away. Talks will talks on the surface. When we do yoga, silently follow the celibacy, non-violence, helping others, so then you will get the submarine to go deep down into the ocean from this foolish, dreamy world of the preachers and teachers and devotees. It's merely a dream. Then God give you the enlightenment. Oh, there you are, my dear, there you are. He'll give me the, hey, Yogi vinodanand, why are you giving lecture here? Know thyself. Then the game starts. I am also striving for perfection. After doing this much, so years or together, I am striving. So how we can imagine? It's nothing wrong, nothing to demoralize, but we have to remember we are still one in the beach. When the real first-rate yogi starts, Swami Vivekananda says, he doesn't, for example, now we are communicating with language, with board, with this media, with scriptures, with talk, with this body 5 elements. One who reaches that stage doesn't need any media, no temple, no mosque, no media, no books. Whatever he thinks, it happens. Swami Vivekananda's statement. So we have to follow the laws which have been laid out in spiritualism especially. Newton's law, if somebody says, I am a physics teacher, if you don't know what is the Newton third law, means he is befooling you. He cannot propound any new theory of the physics unless he is a Newton. So like this, yoga, spiritualism is a very deep science. Open questioning, where are you? How? Do you know about the anatomy? You ask me, do you know so many lectures you are giving? Do you know the composition of blood? I say, no, I'm sorry. No, it means I am not an enlightened person. This is yardstick to measure myself. I am yet to go deep into it. Stop all this nonsense, go more deep. This God wanted us to, for interaction, to share this thing by the grace of the Rishi Markandeya. Even a leaf cannot move without the will of the God. She wanted like this, it's happening. Now again, to create more interest, this asana, I'll tell you now. See what exactly happens is, this is your neti karma we have done, sutra neti, these are different netis. Then basti karma we will be doing, sucking water through your anal passage. This is basti karma, normally yogis are doing, you have not to do it, doctors are doing it with animal. These days, never mind, you forget about that. This is Noli. No, it is there, and yogis do like this, eating cloth. So this is not for a mere, demonstration. It's not a showman business. We have, these children are doing in the yoga center. Those who are on the field of Ashtanga yoga, the beginners, this is the beginning of yoga. Then later samadhi, big kriyas, they are different. How to stop the heart beating, not too much showing. How to stop the chattering of the mind. Not that easy if you can say, I can stop the chattering of the mind. First you have to control your semen. You have to be a celibate or do too much service to the Lord. Oh, serving the humanity, then Lord will give you the grace. With His grace it can happen. Now we make it more interesting. Now I'll show you. There is another pranayama. Now we have discussed about yam niyama. Then asana, pranayama, you can do all these things partially. Not that for 1 year do yam niyama, then with that sadneti. No. Slowly you have to keep doing everything. Little pranayama, then jalneti, then asana. There I have told you, if you cannot do this asana, there are other variations. If you even cannot do this, shavasana, there are number of asanas which fits into your body. Vajrasana, like Muslim sits. Shavasana means a cross posture. Yeah. So I'll show you. This is Vajrasana, anybody can sit on this. Like if they don't have trouble, you can sit simply like this. But to sit for long, without getting tortured, simple as long as you sit, this asana will automatically be perfected when you are doing this yamasana. Slowly we are following, slow. In this Kali Yuga, if you little you worship, you get the result. So now I take you to the other pranayama now. Now I have, in the beginning we said, Ashtanga Yoga, 8 limbs, Shat Karma, comes under Yam Niyama. Slowly we are trying. We'll give you this. You have to master it, don't worry. It's like children, within a week you can do. Now I'll take you to the pranayama, or how to increase the immunity of the body to fight the COVID. Like this, so many things. So there are different pranayama. Today I will be sharing one with you. Slowly we'll be sharing more. How to stop the chattering, what pranayama exactly is. Breathing is no pranayama. Pranayama is the power which is governing the whole celestial system, our thought process, our life, our death, our appearance in this world, appearance of the whole celestial system and going back into black hole. So Lord Krishna says here in Gita, this mortal world is transient and perishable. Now if we perceive this thing, the very day our meditation starts. Now we are not perceiving it. We are sitting, one day will be ashes. Somebody in the mud buried, somebody Hindu, they will be burned, somebody even dead. So like this, no, we are not perceiving it. Otherwise we will start shouting, screaming. Where is my mother? Oh, where is my father? If it's in the night, you will shout when you will do this yoga. You will become so sensitive. You won't be able to, oh, the yoga will descend in you. Now I take you to the pranayama. Yam Niyam Asana pranayama. Up to pranayama, you have to do efforts in yoga. But after pranayama, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, they automatically induce you. Not like fools, you have to do, okay, sit down here, okay, close your eyes, raise your energy from here, oh, think that you are flying, think that you're there. It's all rubbish, things are nothing happens with them. Then automatically happens when you are, these four things you are doing, yam niyam, non-violence, little, okay, non-violence and little celibacy, little shat karma, then the moment asana, you will sit on the asana, any asana, you will find that your energies are also ascending. And the person who is teaching you in the yoga center, oh, raise your energies, it will be a disturbance to you. Oh, you'll say, okay, silence, my energies are raising. Be quiet. So this is what yoga does. You have not to make any conscious effort. As you have to work your duty, you are doing your duty properly. As I was in army, I did my duty. More or less, I have not to think. Every time pension is coming, 5 million every month to me. I am enjoying. I am under nobody's obligation. What? Why it's happening? I did some karma. Now I forget about from where the money comes. Like this is yoga. When you follow the disciplines, you are doing good to the people. You are not hurting anybody. You are helping the people. God will put in your brain, so let us sit down. Something new will start in your mind. From here, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, raising your energy, going to samadhi, automatically induces in you. You have not to make any conscious effort. It's up to only pranayama. Pranayama means to get attached to that power who is governing the whole celestial system, appearance and disappearance. All scriptures say this mortal world is transient and perishable. This is more than enough to start our journey. Only to perceive it. It is transient. We are all transient in the camp here. We have to die. And we have never to die also. That will be after, not with mere theory. If I say we never die, no. Why we don't die? My father is dead. My cat is dead. Yes. Not to befool ourselves. When we come to know God blesses you. Oh, these bodies perish. Oh, your mother is still living. Your father, brother, everybody living. This is the perception which comes after doing these karmas. As the pension comes after doing so much hard work. So now I take you to the pranayama, very deep pranayamas, how to increase the immunity. One pranayama to make it more interesting, I use the swimming pool now. See, this is called Plavani pranayama. You have to note down this thing next time when God makes us happen. Keep down noting these things, then tell it with the Google. Ashtanga yoga. What I am teaching you, there should be no deviation in that. No, nothing should be fabricated. Whatever techniques these days, whatever techniques you are doing, vipassana, breathing, they are all taken from Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga.
We'll have the board, so we'll take the board back and we'll
So now you have to do this Plavani, Plavani, Plavani. In Russian language means float. Plavan means to float. In Russian language also, Indian language also, Plavan means to float. Float, float. Plavani Kriya. Kriya means action. In Hindi, Plavani is a pranayam also. So now I will demonstrate you what Plavani is.
What is the different kriya than karmas?
That's what I am telling you, exactly. For karma also we have to do action. For example, we are thinking also, this is also karma. But this is the karma subtle with the brain. This is also karma. Now we are blinking eyes, moving hands, this is also karma. The yoga we are doing Shat Karma. They have written Shat Karma. So karma is also, Kriya is action. Kriya in English language, noun, adjective, verb. Kriya is a kind of action. We are talking, this is Kriya. This is Kriya and as well as Karma also. Karma is possible when the action is going on. But certain actions are subtle. For example, emotions, thoughts. These are subtle. They are not with the hand. So they are also karmas. Yoga, this is also karma.
Kriya is more.
Karma and
flow.
Kriya are intermixed. Karma and Kriya are mixed. So some Kriyas are subtle, some are very, you are walking, doing this physical. Now to make it more interesting so that you may enjoy the yoga, how to utilize in your life. This Plavani Kriya is to go vegetarian, to remain without food, as Baba Balagnath in India, Lord Shiva's descendant. He was throughout his life vegetarian. Now you go to Google, YouTube, Elitom Elimi, my friend, on this. He is 19 years African, merely on the air. You have to go for authentication, Google, YouTube, Solar. You give the book, PDF to note down. He'll be giving you the PDF, download the book, you'll find it there also.
Already in the group.
Other yogis you'll find
You can download.
So now I demonstrate you this Plavani means float, but this pranayama is used to remain without food as I was years together. Not for ostentation, yogis are normally like that. Those who go very high, they don't come in the world, they never try, they don't need anything, everything is, they are fully content, truly content, not hypocritically. So then this is your to remain vegetarian and cleansing. At the same, your all body is detoxicated. Now you see what this pranayama is. Can I remove it? No. So these things you have to learn from us. Tricky thing. God has sent us. We are joining together. We learn the miraculous things. Strive for the best. Shakespeare. Strive for the best. So here I go. Plavani. Don't bother about the asanas. Depending upon your body, we will be perfecting asana. If you cannot do this Padmasana, lotus posture, we have another altar, half Padmasana. If you cannot even this, we have this Muktasana. If you even cannot do this, then we can simply have this Gorakshasana. Whatever will fit into your body, we can do even, nothing can be done, this is simple asana. Chokra maar ke bena Punjabi mein. Chokra maar ke bena means this is very simple Sukhasana. Now we come to the pranayama. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayama, fourth step. After pranayama, you have not to do anything, you are remote controlled. You will automatically feel, oh my God, what I am accumulating, where I will go, where is my mother, where my father. These things will start descending in you. Then you have not to think what life is in the cremation ground. Next time we forget again in the sex. We go to cremation, oh, life is nothing, my mother died. In the next day, we are sleeping with a girl having sex. So, this is not perpetual. This has to be perpetual. It happens after pranayama. These things, you won't be able to sleep in the night. You'll scream, shout, but you will be enjoying that I am going scientifically into myself. Oh, thoughts were coming from here. Oh, emotions were nothing. It's merely just vibration. You can check it. That day you will shout, my God. It's nothing, you are the master. Slowly, I am also on the path. God is perfecting me like this. We are perfecting each other. We are perfecting each other now. We have to come out of this dream state and God knows how to take out. How to take out me. I abstain from girls and all sex. Now how to, my energy, where to be expended. Now he wants my energy like this. Otherwise he could take my energy in a brothel, in a prostitute also. It depends where the energy goes, what it has to happen. So we have to surrender in the feet of the Lord. And this we have to think we are at the company where we are meeting just for some good cause. Now here comes your pranayama. Prana is the same power I told you. What is that? Governing the whole thing. This is breathing exercise. With the breath we can do because we get plenty of oxygen also. And by any way we can do pranayama. With the thoughts controlling, even this can be the pranayama. Now I come to the yogic pranayama, Plavani. Don't forget, Plavan means float. Now with this pranayama in your married life, in this world, how can you use this pranayama? Not for going vegetarian. Because you are a married people, you need energy, body, not without food. Yeah? So now see this pranayama, what happens? I will gulp down the air. Then normally people drown in the swimming pool. I won't drown, I'll float like a what? Balloon. Simple. You can use this Archimedes principle. This is no magic, no miracle. The Archimedes principle, when you dip something in the water, some water is displaced. If the weight of the water is more than your weight, you float. Like simple. Now this body is 70 kg. When I will go into the water, it removes 65 kg weight. 5 kg less than my weight. So I will drown. Now I will put some air in my stomach. Air. So the water displaced would be 71 kg, 72 kg, then I will keep floating. So this technique you can use in your day-to-day life to your children, how to save in calamity while some boat is drowning. Simple thing. This is to be shared in the world, what these things are. Very simple. Like I did you this Neti. They make it something like a ghost over it. No, it's simple. Like this pranayama now. Nothing, simple. You can do. All children I have practiced, many girls have practiced. Go to YouTube, you can see. Now I do the demonstration of Palavani pranayama. You sit, keep enjoy the pranayama. What I am doing is, see, you have to learn, you can, right now you can try. When you try right now, within few days you will be doing it. You have to eat the air as you gulp down the water. You have to eat air. The air should come to your stomach. Then you can burp it out. Now first see the demonstration. It is very tricky. Nothing. Even children can do it. Only as you just imagine you are a child doing tricky games. It is trick. I do now. First see. Then you burp it out. Slowly, whenever you can practice, when the air goes to your stomach, then you can try floating. Now see, now I have not gulped down the air. If I go to water, I drown definitely. Understood? But now I am gulping down the air. See. You can see the sound is going. It serves the purpose of your food. This air, everything is in this. Now it is going to my stomach. In normal anatomy, as we are born from evolution, from fish or monkey, whatever it is, our intestine is used to take through this ecosystem vegetation or animals in the form of food. Animals are also food. They eat vegetation. So now our intestine is used to it. But if you do this practice for months together, your intestine has got a potential to take energy from this thing also, air, and from sunlight, as Tom Elimi is doing. Tom, see, I am burping out now. This is cleansing. If I hold the breath, slowly it will go to my small intestine, then large intestine, and through the anal it will be farting. It will be cleansing. This is pure cleansing from mouth to your anal passage. This is to be done empty stomach. If we have, in emergency, you can see I am burping it out. With the willpower you hold, and I go to water, see I will be floating. And you have to learn. All of you can learn within days. When you go home, try this gulping down only and burp out. Gulp down, burp out. Then you can come like this. Now I demonstrate. Palavani, remember the pranayam? Palavani. Are you enjoying? Who's burping? You? You can done. You can do it. You have done. It's done. You have achieved this thing right now.
He has to gulp a lot of air.
You are done it. It's done. Now you can remain.
Follow your suit.
Without food, you can remain whenever you are having the pangs of hunger. Cut down here. See, 2 hours you have no need of eating food. You will find energetic also. But you have not to make this experiment. It's for those who want to go in caves and all without food. Now I go in for Palavani. See, I will eat with willpower. I'll hold the air. Slowly it will go to my intestine. Then I'll for hours together, complete day I can sleep, do my meditation in this. Then we'll share some advanced kriyas also so that you will not get bored. So you can learn, Here I go, gulping down. Air is going in the stomach. Now there are 2 ways of floating and swimming. I'll share you both. Those who cannot gulp down the air, I'll share other also. I am swallowing the air. Now like a dead body, I can be floating for 1 day, 2 days. I won't drown. And keep eating. After 15 minutes, the air will pass through the anus. You can see the bubbles. So then you can eat more. You can eat more then. Otherwise, if the all air passes, you will go down.
So while you're floating, you need to.
You won't drown for 1 hour you won't drown. It takes time here to come here. In the meantime, you keep gulping down. 2-3 sips more, 2-3 sips more. Now I go in the swimming pool. I'm a non-swimmer. See, I'm a non-swimmer, so I have no fear of water now. Because I have gulped down there, like a balloon I can float. Even like that body I can lie down. You see me now. Like a corpse, that body I will be lying down this. Those who cannot, I'll keep some first you see it. Now see how I float. First I will be in lotus posture. Yeah. Here, breathing normal. Yeah, I can be here for whole day. Beltasi. You can steer kilometers, you can go like this without drowning. If it is flood, oh. And with your beloved also, you can have 2 words talking, how are you? Kissing. Kissing your beloved. Ah. Like that. Oh, gosh. I am again burping down. Oh, you can sleep here. Ah. So this is your floating with Plavani. Now the question comes, another thing I will show with you. See, now I will burp out. I have burped out. Air, if I can hold it for long, it will pass through intestine and all, getting me energy also and cleaning my body. Every morning you try this, empty stomach. This yogis do for their cleansing. Still I am burping, I have to give you another demonstration. So, if you do this kriya every early morning, gulp down the air, it will after some time pass through your farting, whole cleansing will be going on. Complete body clean, empty stomach do it. But when you are eating plenty of food, don't do this, otherwise you may have pain in the initial stage. But in an emergency, if your boat is drowning, you can teach this kriya to your children also, but empty stomach. Don't practice if the stomach is filled here. So like this, when boat is going to drown, how many deaths are happening? Surfing, boating, and ocean you can float very easy. Salty water, slime water, just because of the gravity, what you call that, So now the another way, those who cannot do this plavani by chance, they cannot gulp down the air. This is called fish posture. Again asana comes. We were discussing about yam niyam asana. This is asana, fish posture. This is your lotus posture. Now I'll drown if I go to the lotus posture. Because I have taken out the air, I can be like dead body also. If I have air, I'll show you again. Now without gulping down the air, fish posture also will save you from drowning. Now there is no air in my stomach. I have burped out. Now this is your fish posture. I am floating. But this is in your fish posture. Yeah. Understand? This is your fish posture. Breathing is normal. I am not holding my breath. In fish posture, you can keep like this hours together, whole day. So this is your fish posture. But in this, the important thing is you must learn, you must be able to perform your lotus posture. If you can perform lotus posture, then only fish posture is possible. Otherwise, you will drown. So if I eat the air, for example, now I eat the air, again I show you, then I need not use the posture on the dead body like this is called your shavasana, corpse posture. So I'm eating here, you try, you also try yourself, you must try. Oh, wonderful, he's doing it. This should happen to you also. Oh, marvelous. You also do.
I'm getting out again.
This with the will, you are done. It means you are doing it. Only with the willpower, try to hold it. Try to hold it. And early in the morning, do empty stomach. Now don't gulp down too much. If you have started gulping down, burp it out. Because there is no, the stomach, there is food now. In the morning you can gulp down as much as you like. Now, this you are also doing, he is doing. You are done. Perfect. Anytime you can fold when you like. 50 times done. Then you can fold like this also. You need not come to the lotus posture.
Can I see some?
See, I am gulping down. Now I will be like a dead body. Not Padma, not lotus posture. If you find you are drowning, gulp down more air. I go here. See, yeah, here I go. Now, no lotus posture, like a dead body I am floating. See, I can talk also. This is with Palavani. In Palavani, you do not need lotus posture because this is Archimedes' principle now. Yeah, so it's interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. I burped it.
Yeah, it feels so good to burp.
This burping, this so give you great relief you get when you burp out after this thing. Oh my.
I always told me that's my vaccination.
So like this, asana, no. So any questions if you want to ask me, not for question's sake, really for your curiosity's sake.
So what asana should somebody start with? Because I do Shavasana.
Shavasana, yeah.
When I want to connect, I just lay down and I just let
This too is asana. Yogis go in samadhi in Shavasana.
Yeah, so when I'm meditating,
When you are meditating,
I just lay down.
you lay down, leave these. In fact, when you go to the Shavasana, you have not to do any conscious effort.
Yeah, yeah.
These are only merely saying you just lie down.
Yeah.
When you are doing this yam niyama, little celibacy, little this sutrati shat karma, and this pranayama. For example, now we have not started. We will start in a very technical way. These pranayama, this is also shat karma. We are doing shat karma, na? I told you neti kriya, then this kapal bhati. This is kapal bhati. This is also one of the shat karmas, cleansing exercise. Raising your kundalini so that automatically your energy started sending. This is shat karma 6. 1. This is
The Shapal Bhati.
kapal means skull.
Kapal Bhati.
Bhati means shining.
Okay.
Means it cleans your whole skull. All doubts or all, this is called kapal bhati. This is shat karma.
Fire breath or something?
We can give different names. Fire breath, they say awaken this chakra. This is called, I'll tell you, these are chakras, levels of consciousness, and different functions are done. 5 pranas, pranapan, samanudan, vyan. It's a deep science. Simply what we can do, as in the lap of a mother, small child, he starts speaking English, Hindi, whatever, without making any grammatical mistake. In the lap of her mother, what we do? Oh, appo Punjabi kitni badhiya bolna lag jane. Jikha par chhode je oh mummy koi grammatical, there is no grammatical mistake when a small child learns from his mother in the lap. When we find no grammatical mistake, verb, noun, pronoun, everything is at its perfect grammatically. How it happens? Because in the lap of the mother. The child has not to go to all the books, voluminous books of grammar, noun, pronoun, your accent, everything comes to him. So like it like this, when you are doing the right science, lap of the mother means not the man, not the person whom before you are going down. That can also be there if he is of the kind. If he is a science basically. If he is a scientist, he will definitely lead you to that. You learn the language without going through all these things, what pranayama is, how much this is, what the angle is, what this is. So you automatically, if you follow the science, so here comes the science, your mother. Science. What? Yam niyama. Oh, little asana. Then little not to hurt anybody. Then when you will come to up to pranayama, you have to do effort. Then you are all the time in rejoiceful energy raising. You are the master of yourself. No world doesn't exist, it's your imagination. But we have to perceive it. And that stage when it comes, we are cut off from the society. Why? Because not knowingly, It's not needed, it's a nail, it drops down. When the fruit is ripe, the flower before, we are all flowers now. When the fruit ripes, the need of the flower finishes. This body is like a flower. Behind spiritual, fruit is growing. The day you are a yogi, I am not a perfect yogi, still the flower, talking, doing all these things, it are of some use. In the dream, God wants like this. But when the moment we are enlightened, we start dropping down. This is called samadhi. This is called samadhi. The body automatically drops down. Then we need not do any media, this language or guru or shishya or devotee. Finisher, you are out of the dream. This whole world is a dreaming through you, but not before that. Now if I say dream, oh, somebody slapping, it's not dream. Senses very much. So this is a foolishness if we say it's a dream without perceiving it. So this is up to your, we have to be very conscious up to pranayama. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayama. There's this little plavni, see yourself. Little plavni makes me float. This little pranayama makes me food free. So this yogi is you. In your life you can use this. This asana in Padmasana. If you cannot do swasana, now how much you have to apply to your married life depends. Now this yoga, you are a married person, taker of children, doing physical activity. So you have not to mix that higher things like headstand. Okay, and those so many other kriyas, you are not to do there. I'll show you some other extremes of kriyas which are not to be disclosed unnecessarily. There are, you can go Vedarian, you can go in samadhi anytime. There's not this hypothetical samadhi. Samadhi is different when we are God. God is also a hypothetical word unless we have reached that. To me, no, doctor, medical science is hypothetical. If somebody asks me what medical science is, composition of the blood, what this tablet is for, no, I don't know anything. So how do I claim of I know God? No. It means this is my validity test for me. This you have to apply everybody. This is the validity of God. I am hypnotized. I say I am God, I am feeling I am God, but I don't know what my blood composition is. What this science is, what this computer is, I don't know. So the true yogi is one who becomes, this is your Muladhara. All the time we call an age or energy from Muladhara. This we are all in this ignorant state in Muladhara with the sleeping Kundalini. That's why they call we are all sleeping. The moment it awakens, you are away from the world. This world drops down like a dream. And you are an awakened person. Why should you come to the dream again? Even if you are a king in the dream, if you are a beggar, if you are a leper, it's a dream, it's no use. Why should you come as a preacher? Why should you come as a yogi? Why? That is God. And once we are God, then we are not merely with talks. So this you have to apply. Everybody has to apply to himself as I am applying. Mahayogi Vinodanand, from 40 years you are doing yoga, celibacy, more or less. Now if I claim myself to be Mahayogi, where is the knowledge of this body? I don't know even. So it means, no, I am wrong. Stop preaching. Go more inside. Help the people. What yoga says. Lust, greed, anger, hypocrisy. If I am trying to be little hypocrite, I am taking you to demonization and myself also. Making the dream more pleasant. So first I have to check myself. Lust, greed, Lord Krishna says, lust, greed, anger, hypocrisy. How much hypocrisy in me it is? Am I really attached with the God? Where is the knowledge? It means I am a hypocrite. I am getting more myself into the demonization if I am posing myself that I am God. I have met with the God. No. I am demonizing you and myself also. This message is for me only. In this equipment, if it has to go liberation, this you have to apply to yourself. What science you are following? If you are a Sikh, how much you are following Guru Nanak Dev Ji?
Kam, krodh, lobh, moh,
Kam, krodh, moh, lobh, ahankar. In the real sense, how much you can do. If you are a grihastha, your disciplines are different. If you are a married people, if you are a soldier, different. I am a yogi, different for me. Different field, not to talk too much, not to accept money, not to take gifts. You know, if I am doing any action, behind something is obscure, lust, greed, anger, hypocrisy, little bit is, so then I am condemning myself and others too. So it means I have to go more deeper into myself. This is the grace of Rishi Markandeya, those who gives you this kind of insight instead of hypnotizing myself. So this is what I am doing. I am trying my way. In Ashtanga Yoga, Hatha Yoga, anything under the sun, by the grace of Lord Mighty, we are interacting to come out of the dream. So whenever you go to any yoga center, whenever anybody meet me, check. Is he knower of this system, anything, or mere talk? I am on my way. Sleeping state, in a dreamy state. As you are God, I pray you, God, to myself in ignorance. Oh, leave me, let me fly alone. Not with mere talks. First I have to fly. Then I ask you to fly. So it was all for the day, I think. Anything you can, and this is beyond question and answers. Because, for example, if I want to put a question to a medical specialist, if I am a patient, you can understand, is my question valid or only sheer stupidity? I cannot ask a question to a medical specialist unless I am a medical specialist. Or he can tell you, okay, you are right. I'll keep shouting, doing so many nonsensical things. But doctor knows that he is a stupid, give him chloroform injection, let him sleep down. Next time, let him put in some medical college, let him come up. So like this, we have to behave in our world. So our mind, for example, if my mind is asking some question, it is very good. It should come. But at the same, we have to be conscious from where this question is coming. If today, if I want to ask any question about your crypto, can I ask any question? No. I have to ask him how to open this mobile phone, crypto, how to put the app. If I am asking actually any question, then you will be the right master. You will say, as you said, I have a course for crypto, how to invest in crypto. You are leading me to the science. Or if you are not a crypto person, you will say, oh, okay, you think like this, this will happen, God, self-hypnotizing. So this is what happening.
That's most of crypto people.
That's why you are master of it. I have to learn from you. Like this, our Godhead, we have taken birth in Sikh mythology, Jesus Christ, Muslim, we have to follow them very strictly.
So are you going to be holding classes of these practices?
Yeah, definitely. I am very much prepared. As much as I say no, some Punu took me to the yoga bond and also many places. These things are missing. I saw this. They are doing catheter or something. So we can slowly put together, start practicing. As now only I am giving demonstration only.
Yeah.
You have to join me like little he did now, Plavni. So slowly we will join in the asana. Then the pranayama, see what happened after 1 hour of pranayama, you are a changed personality.
And what was the name of the one that's the brain cleaning?
This is Kapal Bhati. This is Yam Niyama 1. First you have to see Yam, these Shat Karma. First you forget everything. 8 limbs, Ashtanga Yoga. 8 limbs. So we have not to skip any limb. Up to 4 limbs, Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam. 4 limbs we have to work. Then other limbs automatically induce in you. It's none of your business. Samadhi will also induce in you. Renunciation will automatically happen. When you see this is all shit, this is dream, it automatically you renounce the world. You know, so like this up to Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam we have to work very hard and sincerely. Yam, Niyam as much as we can do. Niyama, Kapal Bhati is one Niyam, breathing exercise. Then Neti I have showed you. Neti, then Tataka I have already told you. Noli I have showed you. 4 Shatkamas we have already done. Basti sucking through the anal we have not to do, it's not required. Okay, Basti Karma. Then later we can demonstrate you how to suck even milk from the genital organ. Water, these are not for you. Partially we can use it for your married life. How to, it depends, how you do. Everybody is intelligent enough, they can make out what we have to use it. So, and God is also more than, his system, it's a waterproof system, nobody can break it. As much as we are competent, as much as we are compatible, things start inducing accordingly. To a child, a scientist will never give an atom bomb. He knows what can happen. So like this, God won't give you anything, neither to me, nor to anybody, unless I have reached that particular stage. It automatically induces. So God need not interfere in that. So if God wants to tell you, it will happen.
So let's hold classes on the
Definitely
beach.
hold classes
on the beach.
On the beach you
Let's
do.
go to the beach.
Okay.
Start doing yoga.
Yeah, we
Sexy
do yoga.
girls will come.
Yeah, most welcome. And some asanas. Then I'll show you how much headstand you have to do. I'll be doing, for example, 1 hour headstand. Who has to do, who has not to do. Invite some yogis, advanced yogis. This is headstand, this is in the wrong way. You have to do for 5 minutes. Those who want to more, go to Kevli Kumbhaka, stop the chattering of the mind. How it happens. It is with the semen, how to control, how to experience. You know, what happens after 1 hour of headstand, no mere talk, put the machines. How the heartbeat comes to slow down, how the thought process, your machines can read very much. If I say my thought process has come to a halt, I am rejoiceful, no talk, science can very much read it, put the machines here, he shows the rays on that. So this is what we have to proceed like this, not blindly, no mob mentality. This is to enliven the yoga. And the main thing which I told you, the yardstick to measure myself, as I am doing now. Mahayogi, vinodanand, so many lectures you are giving, 40 years, how much enlightened you are. If I am seeing God in you, so we are all on the process. We are all on the process. Even if it is true that we are God, but it in the books, not for me. The day I perceive it, then it happens. Like a doctor, like medical science. So, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So, I am at your services. Thank you. So, if anything I have spoken out of, sometimes we are energy, is a kind of God wants our energies to be like this, interaction. So, don't take it seriously.
Let's hold a weekend yoga session on
Sure. Another thing I would like to say, we'll be doing wonderful things, being from India, this guy, we are all here. There are no disparities, and secondly, it's a age process. I am 65 now. I don't have much like animal desires, nothing. So I want to enjoy the company. It is a service, and God knows how to reciprocate. Today I am teaching truth with you. Some God shares with me something more than truth. It is happening to me since my childhood. So this
You
is
give and you get. Right?
yeah, this it happens. I am at your service and bring people with the those who are yogis, those who are for your with literature. Let them bring all their literature. Discussion tantra, what is mantra, how mantra is related to tantra, why is the Krishna, where we are studying everything. Because this place is a place of worship. Balinese, not that he is Balinese, I am telling you, God has all the blessings on them. All the time they are worshipping. This is called worship yoga. Not to think anything, keep on worshipping, as Lord Krishna says in Gita, one who offers one leaf to me with love, I accept it. So when they all the time we are in meditation, we are doing, this is one path which is wonderful. So that's why God is gracious. So you won't see anybody in Bali fighting, struggling, after drinking, hitting each other. जिਵੇਂ पंजाब में होता है अपने वासडे दे So that's a different game. Here it is wonderful. So we have to also share these things with these things from Himalayan region. So wonderful things we would like to share. The truth, and with the authentication.
There's so much.
You must have some books, notebooks with you. Note down, for example, Plavni, you will forget. Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayama. Then at the same, go to Google. See what Plavni is, how to increase your immunity of the body. With this certain pranayamas. I share one pranayama you can do right from now. We were practicing with him. So this is Plavni pranayama, especially for COVID. Throat. We have to inhale like this. Through the nose you inhale. Very simple. Anytime you can do. This is for the COVID, rejuvenate your liver, heart, lungs. Complete exhalation. He was doing that, Morocco guy. Through the throat, inhalation. First you will feel like coughing. You are feeling like coughing, means it is happening. It is giving stomach. If you cannot do this kriya, I will be showing you again. This is called brain technique. Previously also I showed you. Don't hesitate, this is brain, like donkey does. Donkey does this pranayama. Yogis in the caves make on introducing these new things out of experience. One who cannot do like this, you imitate the donkey as I am doing. See, like donkey I will be doing. See, what such a vigorous vibration here it will be, and when you inhale, this is Plavni, this cools down your body. So donkeys in nature, their anatomy is they are very cool. They're inside their system of anatomy, something like this. So scientists work because when they bray, they inhale also.
Yeah.
When lions roar, they say from here. Weak animals do from here. Monkeys, chi 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 chi, and the lion, panther from here.